building a test within RedJade. As you can see, we are operating just within a Chrome web browser. To start making a test, I'm going to click on Projects, and from the Projects menu, I'm going to click on Create in the upper right-hand corner. From this two-step wizard, I'm going to type in a project name, optimization, and a project number so that I can find them later using the Smart Search functions. I'll click the Next button, and from there I will type in my samples. Let's do Coke, Pepsi, RC Cola, Variant 1, Variant 2, and Variant 3. When I'm finished with this step, I'm going to go ahead and click Next in the lower right-hand corner. From this window, I'm going to go ahead and select a test type from the pull-down menu, here Acceptance, and I can enter a test name, here Round 1, and I will continue with the wizard. The 5-step wizard will guide me through creating and launching my test. So I will administer this acceptance test on site, and then I will select a location registered to my RedJade account from the drop-down menu, here San Francisco site. And from there, I'll say that people are going to use self-check-in to check into RedJade, and I can go ahead from this step and choose whether I'm going to use RedJade to recruit or not. I'll click the Next button to now schedule my test. From the test scheduler, I'm going to click on a date. I'll go ahead and click on today's date, but you could click on any date, and reserve a room or rooms to conduct my test in. Then I'm going to set the time for my test as well from this menu. So here we'll be testing from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and I will click Submit. When I'm done scheduling my test, I will click Next at the bottom of the screen. On the next screen, I will go ahead and enter the number of participants in my test. Here, I'll select 120 and click Next. And now I'm going to go ahead and build my questionnaire. I click Create Questionnaire. And from this menu, I can either create a new questionnaire or copy an existing questionnaire. Here, I'll go ahead and create a new questionnaire. We'll call it Cola Questionnaire. And select my questionnaire type. Here, we're going to serve this questionnaire with samples, though a number of other options are also available. I'll go ahead and click Next, and then select my products to include with my questionnaire, and click Submit. From here, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Add Questions button to add questions to my questionnaire. And I have a couple of options for adding questions. I can either add questions through the Add Item button here, or I can use my library or my shared library to add questions to my questionnaire. Here I'm going to select my shared library and add an overall opinion question, as well as let's add a text question here. Why did you like this product? And from this menu, I can actually select some logic and go ahead and add a trigger. And I can trigger based on a question, demographics, or sample, or positions once I have a defined design block. I'll go ahead here and click on Question. And I'm going to click on What is your overall opinion of this product? And I'm going to only ask this question if the consumer actually liked the product. When I'm done with my questionnaire, I'll click Save, and then I will go back to my wizard. When I'm done with my questionnaires, I click Next, and now from here I have my design block. I can go ahead and name it if I so choose, and click Submit. Now what RedJade's going to do is RedJade is going to build a completely balanced design block. The balance is both for fixed position, so how many times is each product evaluated in each position. Here it's going to tell you that each product is evaluated in each fixed position 26 times, but it's also balanced with respect to relative position as well. So each product follows each other product 26 times as well in this particular design. I go back to my block preview, and one other thing you'll see here is that The design is balanced as you go, so every 6 design lines are fully balanced with respect to fixed and relative position. Some other options include the ability to block products together, so that now Pepsi and Coke are always evaluated together. That means one follows the other product. Or I can actually set it up so, for example, RC Cola always follows those 2 products. So I have now linked RC Cola to follow Coke and Pepsi, and you'll see in the design below, it now follows those 2 products. One other thing I can do is I can block a product for first or last just by dragging it into those boxes. Now you'll see variant 3 would be evaluated first for all participants. While we know this isn't a great sensory design, it does show what is available within the RedJade design block. From here I click Approve, and I will go ahead, now that I have my approved design, I will click on Finish Wizard, and you'll see now that I have a green check mark for number of days, for participants, for my survey, and for design block. I am now ready to launch my test. And I will click Launch, and that is how you create and launch a test within RedJade. Thank you.